Not a bad start. Okay guys, now we've got this off. This is actually really interesting. No cables were attached to this linkage that actuated this cutting deck. It was just the belt. And that offset. I really like this piece. I'm going to have to remember that in the future. Really innovative. I like that. But enough of that. I'm going to keep this around for a little bit and take off the pulleys and everything. I always save my pulleys and find some use for it. But now, let's get this guy over to the house side. We're back over here. I'm going to yell because I don't know if you can really quite hear me over all of this rain. Ton of rain coming in, thunder and lightning today. Going to be some good riding later on this week, and y'all be sure and watch out for that because we're going to try to do some of it. Over here, we got kudzu. Kudzu's a workhorse, and I drive kudzu, gosh, all through the week. And I used it to, what is this? Well, it's a Dixon. And it is over here. And you will notice, if you watch the other video, there is no cutting deck under it. So we're going to see what we can do with this thing. My first thought is we're going to do this build, this tank track build in 2 stages. And I'll throw it up on the board, but the first build of it is going to involve the engine, getting it squared away and getting it mobile. And then we're going to design the tank treads that are going to hang out the back. My thought is probably around 3 feet, and there the motor will be. It's centered in between the treads. It should have a good weight. The driver will be slightly in front, so again, that should be a good weight distribution right there. And then we're going to ultimately change these front tires out for larger off-road tires. But for the first part of the build, we're going to keep these tires exactly like they are. We're going to concentrate on getting the motor on it and getting it mechanically sound, and then we're going to add the treads on there. I really don't think it's going to be that long of a build. Who knows? I could be wrong. I start doing that, or I should say during that build. While I've got kudzu over here, I'm going to we're going to paint it. I've said we're going to do it, and we're going to do it, we're going to do it. I've got the paint, and I tested it, and then I run off and do something else. So this guy's not leaving until it gets painted. So that will happen this week. We're going to get everything cleaned up, get it ready. Now you'll notice the crappy tires on there because I put the really good tires on there onto the Murray-Gator. So I had 4 matching tires. Got to find some really good off-road tires, some nice aggressive off-road tires. I think I want 22-inch. I could probably put larger ones, but I don't want to. I'm happy with the 22-inch tires, and they have done me very well. Kudzu is still going to get a little bit of a overhaul. In addition to the facelift, I'm going to change the pulleys around a little bit and give it a little bit more speed. I've got a ton of torque. I can crawl up and down anything that y'all seen, but I want a little bit more speed out of it. So we're gonna get that thing squared away as well. And here we are. Now, we're back here on the shop side. I want to kind of show you something that really doesn't have a whole lot to do with the ride mowers, but it's critical to the video. So this is what my wife just gave me a little while ago for Christmas, and it's an exact duplicate of the one I'm filming with. This is what I use to film all my videos with. These are Samsung, they call them like pocket cams, shockproof, waterproof, and dustproof. They do really great. I want to say she spent $100 on this one and got a 2-year warranty with it. The one I'm shooting with has just about had it. It's about worn out, but it still does a pretty good job. It has really good anti-vibration software with it as well. And like I said, these two are the main ones I shoot with. My point of view camera is a Swan. It's not a GoPro. I don't use GoPro. GoPro's okay, but I like Swan and they're a lot cheaper. So I will probably be buying another 1 or 2 of these after the first of the year, because the one I'm filming with, like I said, is about dead. But this really makes it handy having 3 cameras now to do different points of view. So the quality of the videos should increase, or should go up, is my hope, if you can hear it with all the damn rain. This is what I had drawn up on the board here. It's going to be the layout of what we're going to do as far as the Dixon, the ZTR, and that's that guy over there. It's going to be a 2-phase build, and the first phase of the build is going to involve the motor and the drivetrain, and we're going to put the motor on it, get everything set, situated, wiring harness set, and then we're going to do crank and drive tests. Once we get that squared away, we're going to proceed to the second phase of the build, which is going to be the track and the tread, where we're going to extend the rear end, or the track part, carrying you back over here, out. I'm thinking probably around 3 feet is what we're going to need as far as tread. So we're going to go out about to here with tracks. So that means that the frame there also is going to extend out, which is fine, no biggie, but that is the plan. But first we're going to get this guy mobile and get it moving. Once we get all the back end situated as well, we're going to change these front tires off of these spinners. Okay guys, now we're back. I'm going to spin you around and we'll do some shout outs real quick. Sulphur City Designs. They got the stuff, man. Go to them for all of the off-road mower and mudding apparel and stickage needs. Stickage. That's a new word. That's a good word. Mike Marin, you should say something nice about that. But let's go back. Southern Off-Road Mowers on Facebook, guys. Go to it. And good. Post some junk. Or not. I'm having to yell because it's raining so hard. I'm not mad. And the ATLTF.com. All-terrain lawn tractor forum. They got some good junk on there. Go to it. Good guys. Speaking of good guys, Al French. Thanks for subscribing, man. I appreciate it. The Deer 2440. Thanks, man. And Douglas Bloodhorn. Thank you for subscribing, guys. Man, it's freaking cold and I'm wet. I'm going in the house. But here we go. Makes it a little better. And here's an even better one. That makes it a lot better. Y'all gonna make some mayhem. Hey guys, tell me what you think.
Y'all gonna make some mayhem.